Early life. Nikola Tesla was born on July 10, 1856, in the small village of Smiljan, which was then part of the Austrian Empire, modern-day Croatia. He was the fourth of 5 children in a Serbian family. His father, Milutin Tesla, was an Orthodox priest and a writer, known for his strict discipline and intellectual pursuits. Tesla's mother, Georgina Duca Tesla, despite having no formal education, was exceptionally intelligent and inventive. She often crafted tools and devices to assist with household tasks, and Tesla credited her as his earliest inspiration for innovation and problem-solving. From an early age, Tesla displayed an extraordinary memory and an insatiable curiosity about the world around him. He had a photographic memory and a knack for mental visualization, which allowed him to conceptualize complex machinery entirely in his mind before building them. His unique ability to simulate and test designs without physical prototypes became one of his defining characteristics as an inventor later in life. Tesla's early education began at the village school, where he excelled in mathematics and science. Fascinated by the natural forces of electricity and magnetism, he often performed experiments as a child, sometimes alarming his family and neighbors. These childhood explorations hinted at the genius that would later transform the modern world. However, Tesla's path was not without challenges. He contracted cholera as a teenager, an illness that nearly took his life. During this time, his father promised to allow him to pursue his passion for engineering if he recovered, as Milutin had initially hoped his son would follow in his footsteps and join the priesthood. Tesla recovered, and this promise became a pivotal moment in his journey toward becoming an inventor. In 1875, Tesla enrolled at the Austrian Polytechnic School in Graz, Austria, where he studied electrical engineering. Here, he demonstrated exceptional academic abilities, often working long hours and impressing his professors with his understanding of electrical systems. It was during this period that Tesla first encountered a Graham dynamo, a device that could function both as a generator and a motor. Observing its inefficiencies inspired him to imagine a motor powered by alternating current, a revolutionary idea that would define his career. Despite his early academic successes, Tesla faced personal and financial difficulties. He dropped out of school before completing his degree, partly due to a mental breakdown caused by overwork and his obsessive tendencies. This marked the beginning of a series of highs and lows that would characterize his life. AC power revolution. One of Nikola Tesla's most significant and transformative contributions to the modern world was his development of alternating current, AC, electricity. In the late 19th century, the dominant method of electricity transmission was direct current DC, championed by Thomas Edison. However, DC systems had significant limitations, particularly their inability to efficiently transmit power over long distances due to high energy losses. Tesla's alternating current offered a groundbreaking solution to this problem and revolutionized the way electricity was generated, distributed, and utilized. Tesla began developing his ideas for AC during his early career. In 1882, while working for the Continental Edison Company in Paris, he first conceptualized the design of an induction motor powered by alternating current. Unlike direct current, which flows steadily in one direction, alternating current periodically reverses direction. This characteristic made AC much more efficient for transmitting electricity over vast distances. Tesla's ability to envision the entire AC system, from generators to transformers and motors, set him apart as a visionary. In 1884, Tesla emigrated to the United States with the hope of working with Thomas Edison, the leading figure in the electrical industry at the time. Although Tesla briefly worked for Edison, their conflicting approaches and philosophies soon led to a falling out. Edison, who was deeply invested in the success of DC systems, dismissed Tesla's ideas for AC as impractical. Frustrated and undervalued, Tesla parted ways with Edison and began pursuing his vision independently. Tesla's big break came in 1888 when he partnered with George Westinghouse, a forward-thinking entrepreneur and inventor. Westinghouse recognized the potential of Tesla's AC system and acquired the rights to his patents. Together, they developed a comprehensive AC power system that included generators, transformers, and transmission lines. Tesla's ingenious designs for the induction motor and polyphase systems became the backbone of the AC system, solving the challenges of efficiently generating and distributing power. The War of the Currents soon erupted between Tesla and Westinghouse on one side and Edison on the other. Edison launched an aggressive campaign to discredit AC, going so far as to stage public demonstrations that falsely portrayed AC as dangerous and lethal. He even supported its use in the electric chair to associate AC with death. Despite these efforts, Tesla's AC system ultimately triumphed. The pivotal moment came in 1893 when Tesla and Westinghouse were chosen to illuminate the world's Columbian Exposition in Chicago. This spectacular demonstration showcased the safety and efficiency of AC, silencing many of its critics. Tesla's work on alternating current didn't just end with the transmission of electricity. He also developed groundbreaking devices such as the Tesla coil, a high-voltage transformer that is still used today in radio technology and wireless communication. His contributions laid the foundation for the electrical grid that powers our homes, cities, and industries. Innovative genius. Nikola Tesla's mind was a wellspring of creativity and ingenuity, producing an extraordinary body of work that has profoundly shaped modern technology. Over the course of his life, Tesla was granted more than 300 patents in at least 26 countries, covering a wide range of innovations. These inventions, many of which were far ahead of their time, demonstrated his unparalleled ability to imagine and realize technologies that others could scarcely conceive. Tesla's most famous innovation was the alternating current, AC, system, which transformed how electricity is transmitted and utilized. This invention alone would have secured his place in history, but Tesla's genius extended far beyond AC power. He developed the Tesla coil, a device capable of generating high-voltage, low-current electricity, which became the basis for advancements in radio and wireless communication. Tesla's work on the Tesla coil also contributed to the development of neon lighting, X-ray technology, and even early concepts of wireless energy transmission. Another groundbreaking contribution was Tesla's work on radio technology. While Guglielmo Marconi is often credited as the father of radio, Tesla had already demonstrated wireless communication using his own patented technology years before Marconi's first transmission. In fact, Tesla's patents were later recognized by the U.S. Supreme Court, confirming his priority in the invention of radio. Tesla's visionary approach to communication foresaw a world interconnected by wireless signals, a precursor to the internet and modern telecommunications. Tesla's imagination also extended into the realm of renewable energy and sustainable technologies. He envisioned harnessing the power of natural forces such as wind, solar energy, and even geothermal heat to provide clean and limitless energy for humanity. His experiments with wireless energy transmission, conducted through projects like the Wardenclyffe Tower, were intended to make energy freely accessible to everyone, erasing the boundaries of geography and wealth. Tesla's creative genius wasn't limited to practical inventions. He often conceived ideas that bordered on science fiction. He spoke of developing a death ray, a particle beam weapon capable of immense destructive power, which he claimed could make warfare obsolete by serving as a deterrent. While this concept was never realized, it highlighted Tesla's unrestrained imagination and his tendency to think far beyond the limitations of his time. One of the most remarkable aspects of Tesla's innovation process was his ability to visualize his inventions in vivid detail. He rarely relied on sketches or prototypes, instead constructing complex devices entirely in his mind. This method allowed him to test, refine, and perfect his designs mentally before bringing them to life. It was a talent that amazed his peers and contributed to his reputation as a scientific genius. However, Tesla's brilliance was not without its challenges. Many of his ideas, though groundbreaking, were not immediately understood or accepted by his contemporaries. His lack of focus on commercialization and his idealistic nature often left him vulnerable to exploitation. Nonetheless, Tesla's contributions laid the groundwork for much of the technology that defines the modern world. The War of the Currents. The War of the Currents was a fierce rivalry between Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison, two of history's greatest inventors, that defined the late 19th century. At the heart of this conflict was a debate over the future of electrical power systems. Tesla's alternating current, AC, versus Edison's direct current, DC. The clash was not merely a scientific disagreement, but a battle between two distinct philosophies of innovation and commercialization, with lasting implications for the modern world. Thomas Edison, already a celebrated inventor, had established himself as the leader in electrical innovation by the time Tesla arrived in the United States in 1884. Edison championed direct current, a system in which electricity flows steadily in one direction. While DC was effective for short distances, it had significant limitations. It suffered from high energy losses over long distances, requiring numerous power plants close to the points of use. Edison, however, was heavily invested in DC infrastructure and reluctant to consider alternatives. Tesla, on the other hand, believed in the superiority of alternating current. In an AC system, electricity periodically reverses direction, allowing for higher voltage transmission over long distances with minimal energy loss. Tesla's AC technology was not only more efficient but also capable of powering larger regions from a single source. His vision of a centralized power grid made AC the clear choice for electrifying cities and eventually entire nations. The conflict between Tesla and Edison escalated when Tesla partnered with George Westinghouse in 1888. Westinghouse, a savvy businessman, recognized the potential of Tesla's AC patents and provided the financial backing to develop and promote the technology. Together, Tesla and Westinghouse posed a significant threat to Edison's DC empire, setting the stage for a bitter and highly publicized rivalry. Edison launched an aggressive campaign to discredit alternating current, resorting to fear-mongering and public demonstrations to highlight its perceived dangers. He orchestrated dramatic stunts, such as electrocuting animals with AC power to show its lethality, and even advocated for its use in the electric chair as a means of associating AC with death. These tactics, while effective in stirring public anxiety, were misleading and scientifically flawed. Despite Edison's efforts, Tesla's AC system proved its superiority in several high-profile projects. The turning point came in 1893 when Tesla and Westinghouse won the contract to power the world's Columbian Exposition in Chicago. The event, attended by millions, was a spectacular showcase of Tesla's AC technology. The fairgrounds were illuminated by thousands of electric lights, demonstrating the efficiency, reliability, and safety of alternating current on an unprecedented scale. The success of the exposition bolstered public confidence in AC and solidified its position as the standard for electrical transmission. The victory was further cemented when Westinghouse, using Tesla's AC system, secured the contract to construct the first major hydroelectric power plant at Niagara Falls. This project marked the beginning of a new era in energy, with AC power becoming the backbone of modern electrical infrastructure. While the War of the Currents officially ended with the widespread adoption of AC, the rivalry between Tesla and Edison continued to symbolize the broader struggle between innovation and industrial dominance. Tesla's victory in this conflict was a testament to his visionary brilliance, but it also highlighted the challenges he faced in a world where commercial interests often outweighed scientific merit. Financial struggles. Despite his immense contributions to science and technology, Nikola Tesla's life was marked by continuous financial hardship. His story serves as a poignant reminder of the challenges faced by inventors whose visionary ideas often outpaced the commercial interests of their time. Tesla's financial struggles began early in his career, largely due to his lack of business acumen and his idealistic nature. Unlike many of his contemporaries, Tesla was not driven by profit. Instead, he was motivated by a desire to improve the world and push the boundaries of what was scientifically possible. This idealism, while admirable, left him vulnerable to exploitation by more commercially minded individuals and companies. One of Tesla's earliest financial disappointments came during his brief association with Thomas Edison. Upon arriving in the United States in 1884, Tesla worked for Edison's company, where he was tasked with improving Edison's inefficient direct current DC generators. Tesla claimed that Edison had promised him a significant financial reward, often quoted as $50,000 if he succeeded. After completing the improvements, however, Edison dismissed the promise as a joke, and Tesla received no additional compensation. This incident soured their relationship and led Tesla to leave Edison's company. Tesla's fortunes improved temporarily when he partnered with George Westinghouse in 1888. Westinghouse purchased the rights to Tesla's alternating current (AC) patents and provided financial support for their development. This partnership allowed Tesla to showcase his inventions on a grand scale, most notably during the War of the Currents. However, even this collaboration was not without its challenges. During an economic downturn in the 1890s, Westinghouse faced financial difficulties and renegotiated the terms of his agreement with Tesla. In a gesture of goodwill, Tesla tore up his royalty contract, forfeiting what would have been a fortune in future earnings to help Westinghouse and preserve the AC system. Tesla's decision to relinquish his royalties, while altruistic, had long-term consequences for his financial stability. Without a steady income from his patents, Tesla relied on sporadic funding from investors to support his ambitious projects. Unfortunately, many of these ventures were ahead of their time and failed to generate immediate returns. For example, Tesla's dream of wireless energy transmission, embodied in the Wardenclyffe Tower project, attracted initial support from financier J.P. Morgan. However, when Morgan realized that Tesla's vision involved providing free energy to the public, an idea that offered no profit, he withdrew funding, leaving Tesla's project incomplete and Tesla himself in debt. As his financial situation worsened, Tesla struggled to maintain his laboratory and continue his experiments. He often had to move from one rented space to another, unable to afford a permanent facility. By the early 20th century, Tesla's financial troubles had reached a critical point. He was forced to live modestly, frequently borrowing money from friends and supporters. His inability to commercialize his inventions effectively meant that others, like Guglielmo Marconi, profited from ideas that Tesla had pioneered. Tesla's later years were particularly dire. He lived in a series of New York City hotels, often unable to pay his bills. Despite his poverty, Tesla continued to generate ideas and work on new inventions, though many remained unrealized due to lack of resources. His once grand vision of revolutionizing the world with his technologies had been reduced to a solitary struggle for survival. Wardenclyffe Tower. Wardenclyffe Tower was perhaps Nikola Tesla's most ambitious and visionary project, representing his lifelong dream of creating a system for wireless energy transmission that would provide free power to the entire world. Constructed in Shoreham, New York, in the early 1900s, the tower symbolized Tesla's belief in the boundless potential of science to improve humanity. However, this project, like much of Tesla's work, ended in heartbreak, financial ruin, and unrealized potential. Tesla envisioned Wardenclyffe Tower as the cornerstone of a global wireless energy network. Unlike traditional power systems that relied on wires to transmit electricity, Tesla proposed using the Earth itself as a conductor to transmit electrical energy through the atmosphere. This groundbreaking concept aimed to enable wireless lighting, communication, and even the transmission of power across vast distances without the need for cables. Tesla believed that Wardenclyffe could revolutionize industries, eliminate geographic barriers, and create a more equitable distribution of resources. Construction of the tower began in 1901, with financial backing from J.P. Morgan, one of the most powerful financiers of the time. Morgan initially supported the project because he saw its potential to revolutionize wireless communication, particularly for transatlantic telegraphy. Tesla had promised Morgan that the tower would outshine the work of Guglielmo Marconi, who was gaining attention for his early radio experiments. However, Tesla's true ambition extended far beyond simple communication. He envisioned a future where Wardenclyffe could deliver wireless power to homes, factories, and transportation systems, all without the need for centralized power plants or an extensive grid. The tower itself was a striking structure, standing 187 feet tall, with a large spherical dome at its top. Beneath the tower, Tesla built a complex system of underground tunnels and resonators designed to amplify and transmit electrical energy. Tesla's design was based on his earlier experiments with high-frequency alternating currents and his discovery of the resonant properties of the Earth's atmosphere. He believed that by tuning the tower to the Earth's natural frequencies, he could create a standing wave capable of delivering energy anywhere on the planet. Despite Tesla's grand vision, the Wardenclyffe project faced numerous challenges. Construction costs quickly exceeded initial estimates, and Tesla struggled to secure additional funding. J.P. Morgan, who had invested $150,000 in the project, equivalent to millions today, grew increasingly skeptical as Tesla's broader ambitions for wireless power became apparent. Morgan, a shrewd businessman, saw little profit in a system that aimed to provide free energy and ultimately refused to invest further. The loss of Morgan's support was a devastating blow to Tesla and the project. Without adequate funding, construction slowed, and Tesla was forced to halt work on the tower. As Tesla's financial situation deteriorated, Wardenclyffe fell into disrepair. By 1917, the partially completed tower was demolished and sold for scrap to pay off Tesla's debts. The failure of Wardenclyffe was a deeply personal and professional setback for Tesla. He had poured his heart, resources, and reputation into the project, only to see it dismantled and forgotten. Yet, Tesla never wavered in his belief that wireless energy transmission was possible. He continued to work on the concept throughout his life, refining his theories and dreaming of a future where his ideas would be realized. Tesla's role in the invention of radio. Nikola Tesla's contributions to the invention of radio are among the most significant, yet often overlooked aspects of his legacy. While the credit for inventing radio is frequently attributed to Guglielmo Marconi, Tesla's foundational work in wireless communication laid the groundwork for this revolutionary technology. His ideas, patents, and experiments demonstrated an understanding of radio waves that was far ahead of his time, earning him posthumous recognition as a pioneer in the field. Tesla's fascination with wireless communication began as early as the 1890s, when he was conducting experiments with his high-frequency oscillators and the Tesla coil. He discovered that these devices could generate and transmit electromagnetic waves over distances without the need for wires. This breakthrough led Tesla to theorize that signals, energy, and even power could be transmitted wirelessly through the air or Earth's atmosphere. His experiments were the first to demonstrate the principles of radio frequency transmission and reception. In 1893, Tesla gave a public lecture at the Franklin Institute in Philadelphia and later at the National Electric Light Association in St. Louis, where he described the basic principles of wireless communication. He demonstrated how tuned circuits could be used to transmit and receive specific frequencies of electromagnetic waves, a concept that became fundamental to modern radio technology. Tesla also proposed the use of grounding and antennas to enhance transmission efficiency, ideas that remain central to wireless communication today. Tesla's work advanced further when he patented several devices related to wireless transmission. In 1897, he filed patents for a system of transmitting electrical energy through the air using electromagnetic waves. These patents, issued in 1898, described a method of transmitting signals and power without wires, involving the use of resonant transformers and tuned receivers. Tesla's patents laid the foundation for what would later be recognized as the first radio communication systems. However, Tesla's contributions to radio were overshadowed by Guglielmo Marconi, an Italian inventor who conducted his own experiments in wireless telegraphy. Marconi built on Tesla's work and successfully transmitted a signal across the Atlantic Ocean in 1901, a milestone that brought him international acclaim. What many did not realize at the time was that Marconi's apparatus relied heavily on Tesla's patented technologies, including the use of resonant circuits and high-frequency oscillators. The conflict between Tesla and Marconi intensified when Tesla accused Marconi of infringing on his patents. Tesla's claims were largely ignored during his lifetime, as Marconi's achievements were celebrated worldwide. In 1909, Marconi was even awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics for his contributions to wireless telegraphy, further solidifying his place in history as the father of radio. Tesla, meanwhile, struggled to gain recognition for his work. Lacking the financial resources and influence to mount a legal challenge against Marconi, He watched as his contributions to radio were marginalized. Despite his frustrations, Tesla continued to develop his ideas for wireless communication and energy transmission, remaining confident that history would eventually vindicate him. Tesla's vindication came decades later, after his death in 1943. In a landmark decision, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in favor of Tesla's patents, invalidating Marconi's claims to several key aspects of radio technology. The court acknowledged Tesla as the true inventor of many of the components and principles that made radio possible, restoring his rightful place in the history of wireless communication. Tesla's work on radio not only influenced the development of wireless telegraphy, but also laid the foundation for modern technologies such as television, radar, and cellular communication. His visionary ideas, though underappreciated during his lifetime, continue to resonate in the digital age, underscoring his role as a pioneer of wireless innovation. Tesla's vision of wireless energy. Nikola Tesla's vision of wireless energy transmission remains one of his most ambitious and revolutionary ideas, embodying his lifelong dream of providing free and limitless energy to the world. Tesla believed that energy could be transmitted through the earth and atmosphere without the need for wires, and he devoted much of his life to exploring this concept. Although his vision was never fully realized, it continues to inspire modern research into wireless power and sustainable energy solutions. Tesla's ideas about wireless energy transmission were rooted in his discoveries about the Earth's natural properties and the behavior of electromagnetic waves. He theorized that the Earth itself could serve as a massive conductor of electrical energy, enabling power to be transmitted globally without significant losses. His experiments with high-frequency alternating currents and resonant transformers, such as the Tesla coil, provided the foundation for his work in this field. One of Tesla's earliest demonstrations of wireless energy transmission occurred in 1891 during a lecture at Columbia University. Using a Tesla coil, he illuminated a series of gas-filled tubes without any physical connection to a power source. This demonstration captivated audiences and highlighted the potential of wireless power. Tesla envisioned a future where homes, factories, and transportation systems could be powered wirelessly, eliminating the need for cumbersome power lines and centralized grids. Tesla's most ambitious attempt to realize wireless energy transmission was the Wardenclyffe Tower project, constructed in the early 1900s on Long Island, New York. The tower was designed to transmit electrical energy through the Earth's ionosphere, using the planet's natural resonant frequencies to create a global energy network. Tesla believed that Wardenclyffe could provide wireless power to any point on the planet, regardless of distance. This technology, he argued, would revolutionize industries, reduce reliance on fossil fuels, and make energy accessible to everyone, regardless of economic status or geographic location. However, Tesla's vision of wireless energy faced significant technical and financial challenges. The scientific understanding of electromagnetic waves and atmospheric physics was still in its infancy, and many of Tesla's ideas were considered speculative or impractical by his contemporaries. Additionally, the commercial implications of providing free energy posed a threat to the established energy industry. Investors were hesitant to fund a system that offered no clear pathway to profitability. Tesla's primary financier for the Wardenclyffe project, J.P. Morgan, initially supported the tower as a means of advancing wireless communication. When Morgan realized that Tesla's ultimate goal was to provide free energy, he withdrew funding, leaving Tesla unable to complete the project. This setback was a devastating blow to Tesla, both professionally and personally. Without sufficient resources, he was forced to abandon Wardenclyffe, and the partially completed tower was eventually dismantled and sold for scrap to pay off debts. Despite these setbacks, Tesla remained steadfast in his belief in the feasibility of wireless energy. He continued to refine his theories and conduct experiments well into his later years, often describing his ideas in interviews and public lectures. Tesla envisioned a world where energy could be harnessed directly from the sun, wind, and other natural sources, transmitted wirelessly, and distributed equitably to all. His vision was not only technological, but also deeply humanitarian, reflecting his desire to create a world where energy scarcity and inequality were eliminated. Modern advancements in wireless power transmission, such as inductive charging for electronic devices and experimental wireless energy systems for drones and satellites, owe much to Tesla's pioneering work. While the global wireless energy network he envisioned remains elusive, his ideas continue to influence scientific research and inspire efforts to develop sustainable and innovative energy solutions. Tesla struggles with recognition and credit. Nikola Tesla's career was marred by a recurring theme of being overshadowed or overlooked in favor of other inventors and entrepreneurs who often profited from his groundbreaking ideas. Despite his monumental contributions to science and technology, Tesla struggled throughout his life to gain the recognition and credit he deserved, a tragic aspect of his legacy that reflects the challenges faced by many inventors whose work is ahead of its time. Tesla's difficulties in receiving credit began during his early years in the United States. After emigrating from Europe in 1884, he briefly worked for Thomas Edison, one of the most prominent inventors of the time. Tesla was tasked with improving Edison's direct current, DC, generators and claimed that Edison had promised him a significant financial reward if he succeeded. When Tesla delivered on his promise, Edison dismissed the agreement as a misunderstanding, leaving Tesla disillusioned and without compensation. This incident set the stage for a pattern in Tesla's career. His ideas were often undervalued or outright dismissed by those who stood to benefit from maintaining the status quo. One of the most glaring examples of Tesla's lack of recognition involved his contributions to the development of radio. Tesla had conducted pioneering experiments in wireless communication and patented numerous devices that formed the basis for radio technology. However, Guglielmo Marconi, an Italian inventor, gained widespread fame for transmitting the first transatlantic radio signal in 1901. Unbeknownst to many at the time, Marconi's system heavily relied on Tesla's earlier patents. Despite Tesla's protests, Marconi received the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1909 for his work in wireless telegraphy, while Tesla's contributions went largely unacknowledged during his lifetime. Similarly, Tesla's role in the development of modern electrical systems was often overshadowed by his rivals, particularly Thomas Edison. The so-called War of the Currents between Tesla's alternating current, AC, system and Edison's direct current, DC, system culminated in the widespread adoption of AC as the standard for electrical transmission. Although Tesla's system ultimately prevailed, the narrative of the conflict often centered on Edison's public persona and business acumen, leaving Tesla's pivotal contributions underappreciated by the broader public. Tesla's lack of recognition was compounded by his limited business skills and his tendency to prioritize scientific discovery over commercial success. While inventors like Edison and Marconi skillfully navigated the business world and capitalized on their inventions, Tesla often found himself at the mercy of investors who were more concerned with profit than with advancing science. His inability to protect and monetize his ideas allowed others to take credit or profit from his work, leaving Tesla financially destitute and professionally marginalized. Even Tesla's later innovations, such as his work on wireless energy transmission and high-frequency currents, failed to gain the recognition they warranted during his lifetime. His concepts were frequently dismissed as impractical or speculative by the scientific community, and his eccentric personality often led others to underestimate his genius. As Tesla grew older, his reputation as a visionary inventor was overshadowed by perceptions of him as an eccentric recluse, further diminishing his standing in the public eye. The lack of recognition Tesla experienced was not only a personal tragedy, but also a loss for society. Had his contributions been more widely acknowledged and supported during his lifetime, many of his groundbreaking ideas could have been developed and implemented sooner, potentially accelerating technological progress. For instance, Tesla's early work on wireless communication, renewable energy, and robotics laid the foundation for technologies that would become essential in the 20th and 21st centuries. It was not until after Tesla's death in 1943 that his contributions began to receive the recognition they deserved. The U.S. Supreme Court's decision to invalidate Marconi's key radio patents in favor of Tesla's earlier work was a posthumous acknowledgment of his role as a pioneer in wireless communication. Similarly, Tesla's name has since become synonymous with innovation and genius, with numerous honors, awards, and institutions bearing his name, including the SI unit for magnetic flux density, the Tesla, and the electric vehicle company Tesla Incorporated. Influence on modern technology and legacy. Nikola Tesla's impact on modern technology and science is immeasurable. Despite the challenges he faced during his lifetime, his groundbreaking inventions and visionary ideas have left an indelible mark on a wide array of fields, ranging from electricity and wireless communication to robotics and renewable energy. Tesla's work has not only shaped the technological landscape of the 20th century, but also continues to influence innovations in the 21st century, making him one of the most significant figures in the history of science and technology. One of Tesla's most enduring contributions is his development of alternating current, AC systems. During the War of the Currents with Thomas Edison, Tesla's AC technology emerged as the superior solution for the efficient transmission of electrical power over long distances. Today, AC systems are the standard for electricity distribution worldwide, powering homes, businesses, and industries. Tesla's vision of a centralized grid, which enables reliable and scalable electricity delivery, has become the foundation of modern electrical infrastructure. Without Tesla's innovations, the rapid electrification of societies and the technological advancements it enabled would have been significantly delayed. Tesla's experiments with wireless energy transmission also foreshadowed developments in wireless communication and power systems. His ideas on creating a global wireless network laid the groundwork for modern telecommunications, including wireless internet, mobile phones, and satellite communications. While he may not have achieved his goal of providing free energy to the world through wireless means, the principles he discovered continue to inspire research into sustainable and efficient wireless power transfer. Today, technologies such as inductive charging for electric vehicles and wireless charging for consumer electronics owe much to Tesla's pioneering work. Additionally, Tesla's fascination with high-frequency currents and the Tesla coil revolutionized the study of electromagnetism. His experiments with high-voltage, low-current systems expanded the understanding of electrical discharges and sparked interest in areas such as plasma physics and lightning research. The Tesla coil, for instance, continues to be used in educational and experimental settings to demonstrate principles of electricity, making Tesla's influence pervasive even in scientific education. Tesla's vision of advanced robotics and artificial intelligence also holds relevance today. His experiments with mechanical systems controlled by remote wireless signals predate modern robotics and have inspired the development of sophisticated robotic devices in industries ranging from manufacturing to healthcare. Furthermore, his ideas on automation, including concepts for self-operating machinery and advanced control systems, resonate in the fields of robotics and automated systems we see in smart factories, autonomous vehicles, and artificial intelligence-driven applications. Tesla's contributions to energy sustainability and renewable technologies also remain relevant in today's world. His early work on solar power, wind energy, and hydroelectric generation highlighted his foresight into the need for sustainable and environmentally friendly power sources. Tesla's belief that energy should be freely available and accessible to everyone reflects the ongoing global push for renewable energy solutions to combat climate change and reduce dependency on finite fossil fuels. His ideas about harnessing natural energy from the environment have inspired modern advancements in clean energy technology. Tesla's influence on modern physics is another important aspect of his legacy. His work with high-frequency oscillations and electromagnetic fields laid the groundwork for advances in quantum mechanics and theoretical physics. Scientists continue to explore Tesla's ideas, such as the relationship between electromagnetic fields and matter, to better understand phenomena such as wave-particle duality and the behavior of subatomic particles. Even beyond his scientific contributions, Tesla's unique approach to innovation, balancing science with a humanitarian vision, continues to inspire inventors and researchers around the world. His focus on ideas for the greater good, even when they clashed with commercial interests, serves as a guiding principle for many who seek to advance technology with social responsibility in mind. Today, Tesla's legacy is celebrated through numerous institutions, patents, and accolades. From the Tesla Foundation and Tesla Science Center to the numerous educational initiatives and museums dedicated to his life and work, his genius is honored globally. The company Tesla Incorporated, founded by Elon Musk, continues to push the boundaries of technology in the fields of electric vehicles, renewable energy, and artificial intelligence, carrying forward the spirit of innovation that Tesla embodied. Tesla's impact on pop culture and mythology. Nikola Tesla's legacy extends far beyond the scientific and technological realms, shaping not only the course of modern innovation, but also the collective imagination in pop culture and mythology. His eccentric personality, brilliant mind, and unyielding pursuit of revolutionary ideas have made him a larger-than-life figure, frequently depicted in literature, film, art, and various media. Tesla's enigmatic presence, combined with the mystique surrounding his unfinished projects and personal struggles, has cemented his status as a cultural icon. In popular culture, Tesla is often portrayed as a visionary genius who was ahead of his time, someone whose ideas were too revolutionary and unconventional for the practical world of business and society. His eccentric demeanor, with wild hair, an obsession with numbers, and a reputation for living modestly despite his extraordinary scientific achievements, fuels the image of a tormented yet brilliant innovator. This characterization resonates in books, documentaries, and biographies, where Tesla is celebrated as a misunderstood genius who saw the world in ways few could comprehend. Tesla's influence has found its way into film and television, where his persona has been romanticized and dramatized. Numerous documentaries and fictional films have explored his life, from his struggles to his triumphs, often adding a layer of mythic grandeur to his story. For example, films like The Prestige and documentaries such as Tesla, Master of Lightning, reflect his innovative pursuits and his attempts to defy conventional scientific boundaries. Tesla's inventions, including his development of wireless energy and the ability to harness electromagnetic fields, are often portrayed in exaggerated ways to capture the public's fascination with his genius. In literature, Tesla appears frequently as a key figure whose technological visions defy the limits of reality. Novels and short stories often depict him as a symbol of scientific ambition and the relentless pursuit of knowledge at any cost. His relationship with other famous contemporaries like Thomas Edison and J.P. Morgan is frequently explored, showcasing the clash between visionary innovators and the pragmatic, often profit-driven business world. Additionally, Tesla's unexplained experiments, such as his claims of communicating with otherworldly beings or developing advanced time travel devices, feed into the mystical aura that surrounds him in fictional works. Tesla's influence also extends to art, where he has been immortalized through various mediums. Painters, sculptors, and musicians have paid homage to Tesla's brilliance, often depicting his work with electric currents, lightning, and scientific devices as symbols of innovation and creative genius. The Tesla coil, for instance, has been used as a visual centerpiece in performances of light and sound art, blending scientific principles with aesthetic expression. His vision of an interconnected world driven by wireless energy continues to inspire artists to create pieces that celebrate the fusion of science and artistic expression. The rise of the internet age has only amplified Tesla's mythic status. Social media platforms, blogs, and forums are filled with discussions about his life, theories, and unexplained inventions, giving rise to a cult-like following. Memes, fan pages, and fan fiction are dedicated to spreading Tesla's story far beyond the scientific community, where he is hailed as a hero of modern science and a tragic icon whose work was never fully embraced by his contemporaries. Tesla's enduring popularity is also fueled by the countless conspiracy theories and unverified claims associated with his work. From speculations about his secret experiments involving free energy or time travel to rumors of mysterious disappearances of his documents and inventions, Tesla has become the subject of endless speculation. These theories have only added to the allure of his story, further cementing his place as a misunderstood genius whose work continues to captivate the imagination of generations. In academic circles, Tesla's influence has sparked renewed interest in areas such as alternative energy, quantum physics, and wireless communication, with scholars revisiting his theoretical work and seeking to build on his ideas. His unique perspective on science and technology continues to inspire future generations of scientists, engineers, and inventors who view him as a beacon of creativity and perseverance in the face of adversity. Overall, Tesla's place in pop culture and mythology is a testament to his timeless impact. His story resonates because it speaks to universal themes of innovation, human ambition, and the search for knowledge, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Whether celebrated through scientific discourse or artistic expression, Tesla remains an icon of genius, curiosity, and the pursuit of the impossible. Tesla's relationship with financial backers and investors. Nikola Tesla's career was fraught with financial struggles, often stemming from his unconventional approach to scientific discovery and his inability to effectively manage business relationships with investors and backers. Throughout his life, Tesla sought funding for his ambitious projects, including the development of wireless communication, energy systems, and other innovative technologies. However, his dealings with financial backers were often marked by misunderstandings, mistrust, and disagreements over the commercialization and ownership of his inventions. This unfortunate reality led to many of his groundbreaking ideas going unrealized or underutilized, contributing to his later struggles and his enduring legacy as a misunderstood genius. One of Tesla's most significant early ventures was his collaboration with Thomas Edison. After arriving in the United States in 1884, Tesla was hired by Edison as an engineer to improve his direct current, DC, electrical systems. However, when Tesla made significant advancements, including the design of a more efficient generator, Edison reportedly refused to fulfill his promise of a substantial financial reward. This betrayal led Tesla to strike out on his own, seeking independent funding for his work. His first independent invention, the alternating current AC system, became the foundation for his later career, but securing financial support for it was a constant challenge. Tesla's most ambitious and controversial project was the Wardenclyffe Tower, which he envisioned as a global wireless energy transmission system. Constructed on Long Island in the early 1900s, the Wardenclyffe project was designed to send electrical power wirelessly across great distances. Tesla believed this system could revolutionize energy distribution, making electricity freely available to people around the world. However, securing the necessary funding for the ambitious project proved impossible. J.P. Morgan, Tesla's primary financial backer for Wardenclyffe, initially supported the venture. Still, when Tesla's ultimate aim became clear, free wireless energy, Morgan withdrew his financial backing, fearing the project's potential impact on the existing energy industry. This rejection left Tesla unable to complete the tower, and the partially built structure was eventually dismantled and sold for scrap. Tesla's struggles with investors were not limited to Wardenclyffe. Throughout his career, he encountered numerous financial difficulties that hindered the realization of his groundbreaking ideas. His tendency to focus more on the scientific aspects of his work rather than the business implications often left him at the mercy of investors, who viewed his ventures primarily as profit-driven enterprises. Tesla's failure to secure patents for many of his inventions further exacerbated his financial woes. Without the necessary legal protections, his groundbreaking technologies were often exploited or replicated by others, leaving him without the financial rewards he deserved. One notable example is Tesla's involvement with George Westinghouse, a fellow inventor and entrepreneur who was a strong supporter of AC technology. Westinghouse provided Tesla with financial backing for several key projects, including the construction of electrical infrastructure for the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition. While Westinghouse played a significant role in helping Tesla advance his ideas, their partnership eventually soured when financial disputes arose over the development and marketing of AC systems. Tesla's ambitious plans often clashed with Westinghouse's more pragmatic business approach, leading to disagreements over ownership and the commercialization of their mutual inventions. Another significant financial backer, Nikola Tesla's relationship with J.P. Morgan, further exemplifies his challenges with securing funding. As mentioned earlier, Morgan's initial support for Wardenclyffe demonstrated his interest in Tesla's wireless energy concept. However, when Tesla began to push for a free, global energy network, Morgan pulled out of the project, unwilling to risk his financial empire on a concept that seemed too radical and potentially disruptive. This rejection was one of the most pivotal moments in Tesla's career, signaling a recurring theme of his inability to attract and retain the right investors for his visionary ideas. Tesla's personal charisma and brilliance often made him appear as a genius who defied conventional business norms. But this same trait worked against him in the business world. His struggles with financial backers were exacerbated by his unwillingness to compromise his scientific ideals, a characteristic that alienated many potential investors. Unlike some of his contemporaries, such as Thomas Edison and Alexander Graham Bell, who were more adept at navigating the business world, Tesla remained dedicated to his scientific pursuits, often at the expense of practical business acumen. Despite these financial setbacks, Tesla's legacy endured through his innovations and the knowledge he imparted to future generations. Many of his ideas were rediscovered and built upon after his death, when the world caught up to the vision of a wireless, sustainable, and interconnected future. Today, Tesla's name is synonymous with innovation, and his influence continues to inspire new advancements in technology, even if his financial struggles during his lifetime meant that he didn't fully reap the rewards of his genius. Tesla's impact on scientific collaboration and innovation. Nikola Tesla's contributions to science and technology are not solely confined to his individual inventions and discoveries. His innovative spirit and openness to collaboration significantly influenced scientific advancements throughout his lifetime. Despite the challenges he faced, Tesla's ideas often sparked interest and inspired other researchers, engineers, and inventors to build upon his work. His collaborative efforts with leading scientists, fellow inventors, and experimental physicists demonstrate his commitment to advancing knowledge for the greater good, even when his personal ambitions and financial struggles created obstacles. Tesla's openness to ideas and willingness to engage in interdisciplinary work helped shape the modern scientific landscape, making his impact far-reaching in both theoretical and practical domains. One of Tesla's most notable collaborative efforts was with George Westinghouse, a fellow inventor and industrialist who shared his vision of advancing alternating current AC systems. Together, they worked to develop AC technologies, which eventually transformed the electric power industry. Westinghouse provided the financial backing and practical implementation necessary for Tesla's theories to become reality. Their partnership was crucial in the battle between alternating current and direct current (DC) systems, resulting in the widespread adoption of AC as the standard for electricity distribution. Despite the conflicts and eventual falling out over financial matters, the collaboration was instrumental in shaping the future of electrical engineering. Tesla also collaborated with other leading scientists and inventors of his time. For instance, his work intersected with the pioneering efforts of Thomas Edison, with whom he initially worked in the early stages of his career. While their professional relationship ended on sour terms, Tesla's interactions with Edison and others provided valuable opportunities for cross-pollination of ideas. Additionally, Tesla engaged with individuals such as physicist Ernst Rutherford, whose research into radioactivity aligned with Tesla's exploration of high-voltage currents and electromagnetic fields. These collaborations allowed Tesla to broaden his scope of scientific inquiry, blending theoretical and experimental work in ways that pushed the boundaries of knowledge. Tesla's openness to collaboration extended beyond established scientists to include ambitious young inventors and researchers. His mentorship of individuals such as young engineers and university students helped foster a new generation of scientists inspired by his vision of technological innovation. Many of Tesla's apprentices and mentor went on to make significant contributions to their respective fields, often crediting Tesla's guidance as a pivotal influence in their development. This collaborative approach demonstrates how Tesla's legacy was not limited to his personal achievements, but extended through the knowledge and ideas he imparted to others. One of the most significant areas of scientific collaboration that Tesla engaged in was wireless communication and broadcasting. His groundbreaking experiments with electromagnetic waves laid the foundation for future innovations in radio, television, and wireless data transmission. His wireless communication systems were far ahead of their time, and although others like Guglielmo Marconi later capitalized on his ideas, Tesla's collaborative spirit with experimental physicists helped refine these technologies. Many scientists who worked alongside Tesla were inspired to pursue research into electromagnetic fields and wireless energy, cementing his influence as a driving force behind the scientific exploration of these areas. Additionally, Tesla's experiments with high-frequency currents and plasma physics were not confined to theoretical musings. His collaborations with experimental physicists and engineers often resulted in the construction of innovative prototypes, such as the Tesla coil, which became an essential tool for demonstrating high-voltage, high-frequency phenomena. These collaborations allowed for hands-on exploration and experimentation that ultimately contributed to advancements in fields like lightning physics and ionosphere research. Tesla's openness to interdisciplinary work was also evident in his efforts to merge science with art and culture. His collaboration with artists, architects, and musicians highlighted his belief that scientific advancements should serve a broader societal purpose. For example, Tesla envisioned a world where science and technology were integrated into daily life through immersive experiences that combined electricity, light, and sound. His collaborations with architects and designers reflected a vision of a future filled with aesthetically pleasing, functional innovations that connected people with the marvels of scientific progress. Despite facing skepticism and isolation in his later years, Tesla maintained a network of like-minded scientists and engineers who continued to share his vision. His interactions with individuals who shared his pursuit of cutting-edge technologies created a community of innovators who sought to push the boundaries of science beyond the limitations imposed by conventional thinking. This collaborative ethos not only helped advance scientific knowledge, but also kept Tesla's ideas alive long after his death. Tesla's impact on scientific collaboration and innovation remains evident today, as many modern scientists and researchers continue to explore and build upon his groundbreaking ideas. Whether through theoretical advancements in electromagnetism, practical applications of wireless energy, or interdisciplinary research in new areas of technology, Tesla's legacy serves as a catalyst for continued scientific exploration and discovery. Tesla's vision for a world united by wireless communication and energy. Nikola Tesla's most ambitious vision was one of a globally interconnected world, united through wireless communication and the free distribution of energy. Throughout his career, Tesla believed that humanity could achieve a future where knowledge, resources, and power flowed freely across borders without the constraints imposed by traditional energy systems or nationalistic boundaries. His ideas were not just rooted in scientific advancement, but were driven by a profound humanitarian vision, an ideal where science and technology would serve the common good, fostering equality and accessibility to basic resources. Tesla's dreams of a connected, empowered world have continued to inspire discussions around the possibilities of a future where technology transcends limitations and brings people closer together. Tesla's concept of a world united by wireless communication laid the groundwork for modern telecommunications. His early experiments with radio signals and wireless transmission were aimed at creating a global network that would allow for instantaneous communication regardless of geographic location. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Tesla's ideas were revolutionary, far ahead of his time. He proposed a system where information, music, news, and even financial transactions could be transmitted wirelessly, without the need for cables or physical infrastructure. While many of these ideas were initially dismissed or seen as overly ambitious, today we rely on systems like the internet, mobile networks, and satellite communications, which have become integral parts of our daily lives. One of Tesla's most audacious projects reflecting this vision was his development of the Wardenclyffe Tower, a massive wireless transmission station designed to provide free, universal access to energy. This tower was meant to send power wirelessly across the globe, eliminating the need for centralized power plants and transforming how electricity was distributed. Although the project was never fully completed due to lack of funding and skepticism from financial backers, the idea remains one of Tesla's most enduring legacies. His belief that energy should be universally accessible, free from the control of corporate monopolies and governments, speaks to his revolutionary thinking about technology as a tool for societal transformation. Tesla envisioned a future where sustainable energy solutions were seamlessly integrated into society, powered by renewable sources such as solar, wind, and hydroelectric power. His ideas anticipated the push toward green energy and decentralized power systems that we see today. In a world where fossil fuels are increasingly depleted and climate change presents a global challenge, Tesla's vision of wireless, clean energy resonates more than ever. His focus on harnessing natural forces rather than relying on finite resources reflects a forward-thinking approach to sustainable development that laid the groundwork for future innovation in renewable energy technologies. Moreover, Tesla's belief in wireless energy went beyond mere electricity. He also explored the idea of transmitting power directly to devices and machinery without the need for physical connections. His experiments with high-frequency currents and electromagnetic fields were intended to create a means of direct energy transfer. Though this aspect of his work remains largely theoretical, modern advancements in wireless charging technology and electromagnetic induction have been influenced by Tesla's pioneering research. His vision of a world where technology would empower individuals by making energy universally accessible is gradually becoming a reality in today's smart devices and IoT, Internet of Things ecosystems. Tesla's vision for a united world through communication also extends into his ideas about global consciousness. He believed that a connected world would lead to a more unified human experience, where ideas and innovations could flow freely across cultural and national boundaries. By creating a global platform for communication and energy, Tesla envisioned a future where individuals could collaborate, share knowledge, and work together toward solving global challenges. His belief that science and technology should serve humanity rather than profit has become a central tenet in discussions about ethical and responsible technological development. While Tesla's grand aspirations were sometimes dismissed as impractical during his lifetime, history has shown that his vision continues to inspire new generations. Concepts like a universal energy grid, the Internet of Things, and global communication networks are becoming central to the world's interconnected future. His emphasis on empowering people through technology aligns with contemporary ideas around access to education, healthcare, and resources, issues that transcend geographical and societal boundaries. Tesla's legacy as a visionary continues to be embraced in debates about the future of technology. Whether through discussions of smart cities, advancements in telecommunication systems, or the potential for global wireless energy distribution, Tesla's ideas provide a foundational framework for addressing the interconnected challenges of modern society. His emphasis on creating a better, more inclusive world through technological innovation serves as a guiding principle for forward-thinking innovators and policymakers alike.